you want to give as a tithe. So when you begin to look at the God, but if there's somebody that is faithful in the little that God had given to him, God or to her, God will say, let me give him or her more, because I know he or she will do more than do my bidding. You know what God said concerning Abraham? He said, I know Abraham. He will train his children. God could use his hand to beat his chest concerning Abraham. Can God use his hand to beat his chest concerning you? All that we look at in the presence of God is that we complain about all the things that we don't have. What about the things that God has done for you? What about the things that you didn't even pray about that God gave to you? I don't know whether you've seen people in life that they go through some things that they never planned for. In the course of for a few weeks, flying in America for the past 1 week was bad. I traveled to Houston. I was at the airport for 30 hours. And I was like, I landed there, I saw queue everywhere, no flight, because of one thing to the other. But I went to pray somewhere. Why? Somebody had issues and they said, Pastor, you need to come and pray. And they paid my ticket, and I flew there to go and pray. And by the time I got, he was a drug baron. He said he was merchandising. He said his streets in Chicago, he controls the hood or whatever. He said he said, but he never had issues with the law enforcement agents. They never arrested him once. He said, but every point when it's about them to arrest him, something will tell him to leave the place. He said, we'll leave. They come, they arrest other people. He said, hey, then let me remind you. He said, there was a time they arrested him. I said, but you said, he said, no. He said, in another location to go and greet somebody when the police came. And by the time they checked, and he has relocated to Houston about 3 weeks. I said, why are you in Houston? He said, they told him that his heart is functioning at 20%. And that his death is imminent. That's what he just wants to do. So just instead of him sitting at home, he wants to drive around. He said he's 54 years. He fell under anointing. And he started crying. And by the time we finished, he told me, he said, Pastor, he said, Shepherd, something happened to me now.